So then Easy the Block Captain did a whole live stream about the situation. Did you watch it?
I watched parts of it, the important parts of it.
Well, first thing is, Papoose said he didn't beat up Easy because he had sex with his wife. He said he beat him up because he shook his hand, then had sex with his wife.
That's honorable.
Right.
That's honorable.
Yeah.
Since that shaking his hand, you see what kind of snake Easy was. You know what I'm saying? For a person to do that to you, it doubts the love you got for Remy. It doubts the honor and integrity you got for being a real dude. So he concluded he was a punk because he did that. That means you're a sneaky ass nigga. Shake my hand and bang my wife. So I agree with that.
Are you a fan of Easy?
I like him. I like his battle rap shit. He's dope. He's dope.
Easy said that Papoose been known about their situation for like 2 years. He said that he knew about the situation because he put a recording device inside Remy's car.
I think she confirmed it too.
What do you think about that? Do you think that was wrong of Papoose to do?
I won't put a fucking little bugging device on my wife's shit if I'm feeling she's being, faithful. Hell yeah.
You don't think that falls in the line of like, oh, that's snitching or that's like questionable behavior?
No. How is that? Come on, man.
So snitching is only going with like federal, like with police.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're trying to find out a snake or rat inside your camp, you do those type of moves.
Okay.
If you're trying to find out, the honor or the felony, the realness of your partner when you're not around, how they speak about you, that's something I want to know.
And that's it's not like he chose to do that like immediately. This had to be like after a while.
Yeah, you're questioning something that's going on. And I know about that type of shit where you can't even think of nothing else. Your inner circle, your nuclear family is the circle you built from love and respect and loyalty is being questioned because of the movements your other partner's doing. So to put them in the biggest test of life where they're not in front of you and they got to represent for you and they got to honor you in a certain way, I would want to see that. Especially, I wish I could know that before you get married. You know what I'm saying? Before you get married, you want to know that about somebody, not just taking their word for it. Because people do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? They do that a lot. They tell you everything you want to hear in front of you. And you know what I'm saying? When they got to demonstrate that to the world, it's usually some other thing. It's fake and it's like that. So that's how serious marriage should be. So, yeah.
So then Easy said that the situation with the fight with Pap, right? He said that he came into the building with a mask on and he snuffed him when he wasn't looking. He said that he was never in the fetal position or anything. He didn't even fall and hit the ground or anything. And
he punched you in your face.
He said that Pap ran off after that.
Doesn't matter. He punched you in your face. He got around your security. He got around where you was at. And since you was shaking his hand, and he knowing you're a piece of shit, shaking my hand, acting like you're cool with me, and you're banging my wife, I could lower my standards and do the same thing to you with my way. So don't complain about it. Don't complain about it.
But my thing though is like, based off of what TA told me, right, about Papoose not backing down, against the fight with Joe, or like when TA and Percy ran up on Papoose and almost threw him off the balcony and everything. He said that Papoose never backed down ever in any of those situations. So it's kind of hard for me to imagine Papoose running away after snuffing, Easy, like hitting him twice and then just running off. I don't know about that.
Like I said, I don't care about him running away. I'm bypassing that. Yeah, I could get caught up in that. I don't care if he had to run away. Maybe he ran away, he didn't want to get caught up because he won't call the cops on him. After he finally found that, if they snuffed you, didn't do nothing, you went behind the bodyguards, and then he broke out because he had to get out of there fast because he doesn't want to get caught up in judicial shit. No problem. You know what I'm saying? Did I think he did that? I don't think he really did that. Probably walked fast away out of there. Not to get in trouble because you might snitch, because the nigga who will shake my hand and banging his wife might call the cops on me. So, I mean, he took precaution for himself. He got his job.
Well, he could have got beat up by the bodyguards too. He could have got beat up by the bodyguards. So
he's not getting beat up by the bodyguards. They knew who he was, and the bodyguards was definitely in cahoots letting that happen because he deserved that. if they believed what Papoose was going through. So I'm sure that they knew. Bodyguards was there all the time. They seen probably Easy the Block Captain being cuddly with Remy. They probably seen certain things like I said, husband, nigga, let that nigga through, let him through. So it is what it is, nigga. It's your fault for not being on point, knowing you banging out somebody's wife and you're not on point. You're thinking that the husband is just going to be there, cool with you because you shook his hand. You thought you put Pat to sleep with that handshake. And, it is what it is, man.
So he said that he's invited Papoose to fight numerous times after that, and Papoose has declined.
See, now Easy the Block is going commercial on it, trying to capitalize on it. I'll already punched you in your face. You didn't do nothing, so we know where your integrity and your honor is, your valor is. So now you're trying to put me in front of to make money. If I entertain the fact of making money with you and not forget about how personal that deep wound is that my wife cheated on me, maybe I'll give you a chance to do that. But that's personal. There's no money tag towards that. If you really love that woman, and he did that to you, and it's not really about him. It's about her. At the end of the day, it's about her. You know what I'm saying? And it's about him because he shook your hand. He's right about that. He's a piece of shit, disgusting little snake. That he could do that. And if Remy doesn't see that, that's a form of being a punk. You know what I'm saying? Then that's Remy's ethnic character of ethics. I mean, not ethnic ethics of morality. Of she could accept this dude over him. So he won that fight, man. And those characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Like Pap is a better man.